Guys, welcome to Whyspace. Happy, I don't know, early November?
Listen, right at the holidays.
Let me guess. You already know. How many days is it until
You know
Christmas?
what? I don't actually know. That's disappointing. I'm disappointed in myself.
I do need you to turn your camera so that we can see if there is a new addition to the
It's
house.
45 days until Christmas.
There she is. I knew it.
Look at that. I got on a call and I have changed my background on my teams too. It's a Christmas tree behind me and like snow falling.
People are like, settle down. We've not had
Got on
turkey.
and my manager was like, really? The holidays.
Well, I am glad to see the tree. Brings a little festivity to the day.
A little happier.
All right, so we obviously have tons of football to talk about.
Lots.
Got to see a lot of it again, so that's always great. But because you guys can't quit asking, even though I keep asking you to quit asking, keep asking, we do have an update on the Blake Lively Justin Baldoni case.
It's difficult because Mandy is still in her mourning period, and I think that's going to take much longer than like what is it, the 7 steps of grieving?
Yeah, I think it's gonna take a little longer than maybe we all assumed it would.
Yeah.
But this week it has come out. So obviously we covered last week that Justin did not appeal in time.
Right.
But Blake full speed ahead is, still going after him. I believe it's she's saying $161 million in damages.
Awesome. Yeah.
So, okay. So what came out over the weekend was the list of witnesses on her paperwork, I guess, which of course it's Taylor. I think we pretty much assumed that. Hugh Jackman, I assumed as well. Gigi Hadid and Emily Blunt were some other names. Emily Blunt kind of threw me, though I knew when it all came out, I remember Emily was really supporting Blake.
Okay.
Gigi, obviously, it's always been, in that circle of Taylor's friends.
It's just so a trial date has been set for March of 2026, which is not that far away.
No.
But it just seeing these names, I was like, man, you're really taking down your only circle of people.
So I guess I just have to wonder, like, like I don't, obviously us like Kim Kardashian have not passed the bar. Unlike Kim, though, we've never taken it multiple times. But I guess I'm kind of like, if you have listed them as witnesses, I'm assuming you called and told them or
You
sent a text. So did they have to agree?
Unless there's like text messages that came up in Discovery and she was like, hey, since I sent you this text, I'm gonna have to call you as a witness. Or did she put them on her witness list so that he can't put them on his? I don't know how that works either.
Can't be a witness for both sides. I guess that would make sense. Yeah.
No, I mean, both sides could question you at trial, but I think it's how you can answer the questions. So it's better for them to have on her side.
Yeah. I don't know. I was of course, I can't ever give up hope. I was kind of hoping, well, maybe if they agreed to be witnesses for her, they're like, okay, we're still on your side about this. We just really didn't want to get our names drug into it, but we're still here.
Yeah.
I don't know though. We'll see. We do have a court date, so I guess we'll probably need to make a trip to New York. I mean,
Literally,
could we get in the courtroom? I didn't think of this.
I mean, it would have to be open to the public. I guess depending on the size, maybe they would do like a raffle. I know they've done it some court, like the Murdaugh, where it was like a lottery system. Everybody got a number and then they would draw certain numbers every day. Maybe something like that.
I need to get a spreadsheet together because this is sooner
The
than.
longest time I was like, surely she's not going to let this go to court. Like nobody wants this. But then I was like, you know what? I think that she has the mentality of she's done nothing wrong here, and I bet she will let it go to court. And I don't know that Justin's got the best lawyers in town, but lawyers that will for sure make her embarrassed. So,
Mm, I'm not looking forward to it, guys, but I'm gonna probably try to go, let's be honest. Um, Now in our entertainment notes, I just have the letter L.
yeah, I don't. I think I had done that because if I hit enter, it was going to take the bullet point away, and then I didn't go back. But I do have something that we need to
Oh,
discuss.
okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you.
And it is one Mr. Orlando Bloom's new girlfriend's Halloween costume.
or even just her appearance too. Like,
Yeah.
let alone, I mean, she is a twin to Katy Perry.
Yeah. So we know that Katy Perry is famously now dating Justin Trudeau, the
Which,
former prime minister.
again, the bingo cards for this year
Well, none of us could have.
were never going to happen. Yeah.
But apparently, it has now come out pictures that Orlando Bloom and his current girlfriend, I believe, dressed up as for Halloween. I think he was in like some like face makeup or something, not really like a character. His girlfriend dressed up as Katy Perry getting off of the SpaceX shuttle.
Yeah.
What? Even took a
So,
picture bent down, kissing the ground like Katy famously did when she got out of.
yeah. This was spicy in my opinion. Katie has a new song that is either coming out or has come out called Band-Aids, which apparently details pretty much gives us the clues that what went wrong, which sounds like Mr. Bloom was at fault here. Um yeah, wild. I just there's a whole thing out there like so Zach Bryan, right? His new girlfriend, exact replica of Brianna.
It's creepy. It's
What
just why
you I get that you have a type, but I mean like I would mistake them for the same person.
like at least have somebody in between that doesn't look like them. Do you know what I
Like I
mean?
legit the first time Zach Bryan posted the new girl, I legit was like, oh my God, Brie got back with him?
Right.
Literally. It's not her.
No, they are the spitty image. This Orlando's girlfriend just has similarities to Katie, but like you
Yeah.
wouldn't look at her and be like, "Is that Katy Perry?"
No, I would know it's not. Sorry, guys.
I just here's the
Yeah.
thing: if they were 21, okay, I get it. You're shading an ex. You guys are grown adults, and he has a child with her, so that's already weird. But then also, like, I would never want the person that I'm with to dress up as somebody that I used to be with, like, just on a maturity thing. I don't know. Very odd.
No, yeah, exactly. I also wonder, not eye for an eye being the right solution, but I also wonder if it for him is it a wee bit difficult that your ex is now with the former Prime Minister of Canada? I mean, that does feel like a wild swing.
I think so. It's not like you got with Travis Kelsey. That's a big upgrade. You got with Justin Trudeau. While, yes, he's famous, I wouldn't say that's an upgrade.
I would say he's cuter, but I don't know that upgrade.
I don't know. I've heard him talk a couple of times, and to me, that takes
Uh,
you down quite a bit.
yeah. She definitely has a type. She definitely likes the dark hair.
Yes.
Because, John Mayer,
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom. Yeah. So, yeah. But when you sent me that picture yesterday, I was like, well, I am absolutely dying. This
Yeah.
is
That's why I was
unreal.
like, you got to click on it to see the rest.
She sends me this Twitter link or X link, and it's like with a notation. Please click on the entire picture. And I was like, what's gonna? I was a little worried. I was like, what's gonna be down below? And I was like, oh my gosh. The other thing that is not in our entertainment notes that we do need to talk about. Kris Jenner turned 70 years old over the weekend.
Sure did.
Star-studded event birthday party at Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's house because of course Kris Jennered and she's besties with Lauren Sanchez who's now married to Jeff Bezos. It was a 70s theme, very classy. I gotta say,
Yep.
to be honest, a lot of the celebrities looked better at this party than they do award shows.
Okay. They really like went all
I
out.
mean, the Kardashians themselves looked, other than Courtney, looked $1,000,000. Courtney looked like she was like channeling Wednesday,
I think
that
Courtney just
weird.
hates her life, and she's just a miserable human being.
And I just can't take her serious or Travis Barker when he comes in a tux but yet he's got the tattoos on his head. Like I'm just like I just can't
Listen,
I can't do that. But my Lord, Kim and Chloe, Kylie, Kendall,
I mean, if you were a famous
honestly,
person,
even
you were there.
Chris, they all looked amazing.
Yeah.
Oprah looked fantastic. Gail looked fine. I mean, it was literally like everyone you could imagine. Now, did you see the controversy of the Justin Bieber pictures?
Yes. I couldn't figure out why there was I saw what they were saying, but I was like,
Yeah, so it appears when the Biebs got out of his transportation, he actually looked suit wise, he looked nice. It
Yeah.
fit. That was weird.
Right.
He had a tux on that was actually fitted. He was smoking a cigarette, which, ugh.
Gross.
But he also had like some powdery substance on his crotch, and so of course everyone was like, "Oh, it's coke," whatever.
So he might have
Um,
eaten a donut and the
or like his cigarette could have like
yeah.
ashed on him or something. I don't know, but yeah, it was not a great look. I thought it was more weird that he and Haley showed up separately.
But haven't they done that before? Like at different events?
They're just weird. I don't
Because
know.
I feel like they get ready at different locations or they were out doing something else. And so they just, I don't know. It is weird.
Yeah.
You're right.
But yeah, it was like a who's who of Hollywood and business and tech. I mean, like
Which again, this is like the
Bill
Bezos wedding,
Gates.
where it's like these people don't actually care about you. They're here to be in a photo to say that they were here.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't get invited.
We did not. Which, if I had gone, we'd have for sure just got a drink and stood in a corner somewhere, and I'd just been like watching everyone.
Okay, but here is my valid question to you. Had we been invited, would we have gone?
Mandy, of course we would have gone.
I know, but I want to act like I have integrity
I
that I
know, I
wouldn't
do
go,
too,
but
but let's
don't.
be honest. We,
I don't. I
fine,
don't
guess
want to
what?
be that person, but I'm unfortunately, I hate
It's
to let you all down, but
nosy
I am
side
that
of
person.
us that we just can't not be there. If given the
I forget
opportunity,
who it was the other day. So there was some kind of legal drama happening with celebrities, and remember Retha said to me, "Listen, you would have fallen victim to this
oh
because
yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah.
right there to be with the celebrities." And I was like, "You're not wrong.
I know.
I mean,
I want you to be wrong, but you're not.
I want to be a better human. It's just I'm
Yeah.
clearly not there. It's too much to
Listen, if you're
expect. I'm
giving me
only
the
42."
opportunity to be a fly on the wall, I'm taking the opportunity. I'm
Well,
judging you the whole time, which is not
oh,
right, but I am.
oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, I do think it's our duty as pop culture, loosely using the word journalist, but I mean, it would only make sense that we would need to be there.
People deserve to hear what happened.
Um, Maybe next year.
Listen, because here's the thing that Mandy and I are going to report on. We're going to report on who actually ate while they were at the party, who went back
Mm,
for seconds, who got drunk, who never drank anything, who like was actually talkative and enjoyable, who just kind of like walked in the front and then walked out the back. Those are the things that we want to know.
yeah. Who's secretly talking or clearly something is going
Right.
on? Yeah,
Right.
we would have had details. I did wonder if Scott Disick was there because it's the weird vibe with Travis Barker, and I didn't see any pictures
I
of
didn't
Scott, but I
see.
can't imagine a Kardashian party without Scott.
No, and his feelings would have been hurt if they didn't.
Yeah, but it was a big to do. We didn't make it. Maybe next year, maybe for her 80th. I don't know.
Okay.
But we do have some Taylor talk. We got some sightings, some real life in person sightings.
Good.
And we have a follow-up question we actually had several questions about these headlines that have been coming out, but we'll get to that in the questions. But Taylor made a few dinner date night appearances.
Yes.
A couple with Trav because he was on bye week, and then a couple with friends.
Yeah.
I know you had some pretty strong feelings about one of the outfits.
Which one?
Oh
yeah, the last one. The last
yeah.
one. It just looked like it had not been finished being sewn and like they were kind of putting patterns together and it was like, oh crap, she's leaving right now. Just attach it all. Like it's just weird. And I know she paid thousands of dollars for it, which again,
Yeah.
I can't imagine a life where you're like, I don't know, $3,000 for a pair of shoes. Why not? Listen, go for it.
They paid $3,000 for a T-shirt,
right?
forget the shoes. Like,
listen, that's a life I want to live. I don't want to have to make a spreadsheet for it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I was gonna say, I think that lifestyle would be really complicated with your spreadsheet processing.
If I was in that circle, I'd be like, you guys know we could just go to like Walmart. They have really cute,
Okay, I'm
tees.
pretty sure you would not last in the circle. I think there would be some judgment and you would be out.
100%. 100%.
They would keep me because I'd keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, you would.
And I would sell organs and plasma, whatever I need.
Not.
Oh, breaking news. Does it happen every episode?
Oh, what do we got?
Brian Daboll has been fired as the New York Giants head coach.
Listen, we'll talk about it later, but I got so mad at him watching the game yesterday.
That
He's
is so
not the only one
crazy.
that needs to go, but
Listen, for this show to not like air live, we
no.
break news left and right.
It's really a
Um,
disservice to the people.
but another little thing we want to talk about with Taylor, you guys know we've talked about Kayla Nicole before. She is Travis Kelce's former girlfriend from a way long time ago. I don't know if you recall.
At least 4 years.
This B word. Again. So she
So
exactly. So her old tweets have resurfaced because guys, here's the thing. Do not piss off the Swifties. Just don't do it.
she had been left alone for years. We left her alone.
I
Everyone
don't know.
left her alone.
And I don't know. I think it was her Halloween costume that set people off.
Yes. It was like the straw that broke the camel's back because she's done a lot of things.
So they came for her and they found all of her old tweets. Also, if you're going to be such an idiot that you would do the things you do,
Yeah.
go scrub your account. You could pay somebody. Lord. Anyway, they found a lot of homophobic, racist,
Lots of race.
horrific tweets. And I don't mean just like a handful. I mean hundreds. And they screenshotted the mess out of that. You could make a book.
And here's what I appreciated. This is not bullying. Okay?
No.
People took screenshots and reposted content you had already put out there. Swifties just gave you a bigger platform, ma'am.
Yeah.
So if you're not
Yeah,
proud of it, that's on you. I will say I did not see this as bullying. Now, did some people repost some things and probably say something nasty about Kayla Nicole? Yeah. That's not the majority of people. But a
No.
lot of people just reposted and was like, hey, this your girl? And it just, I think she played
Well, and here's the thing, like, you're so hungry for attention that no one owes you to not bully you. I mean, I just be honest. Like, you are so hungry and you try to be so controversial. You try to poke the bear. And it's so unfortunate. We've said this before, and I said it to you this weekend. It's so unfortunate because she's a really pretty woman.
Beautiful.
Like, stunning. She has a phenomenal body. She has a gorgeous face. I think at some point she was a good time, but like, you are just so ugly on the inside that it makes you just repulsive. And no one is dating you. No one. And it's just like, I don't know. You know what? And
Wild given the circles she runs in. You're running in circles with all the professional athletes and agents. And nobody's.
and listen, no, I just am like, okay, honey.
But the thing that was more, it didn't shock me the things that she had put on social media.
Me either.
Because even as a 30-something-year-old woman, she's very immature. So pulling up tweets from when she was 20 years old, that didn't shock me. It was her behavior on videos that people were reposting. How you treated Travis, how you were around his, like, just so obnoxiously annoying.
Video that I saw that I was like, oh, no wonder his friends love her. Did you see the one they were at dinner and she's sitting next to Ross and she's like being a fool and he's like literally on his phone and he literally could not look more annoyed.
Yeah.
And when he's around Taylor, he looks like he is on top of the world.
Yeah.
And so, you know what?
Yeah.
I mean, Kayla Nicole has been canceled in our lives for quite some time, and she's deactivated her social media. And for me, I call it a win. Like,
listen, she picked a bad week. It was a bye week, and Swifties had nothing but time.
Yeah,
but
and
I think just finally, after 3 years of everybody sitting down and just being annoyed at all these interviews, at you going on Special Forces and making Travis your whole storyline, like, people were annoyed, and so finally you want to go on and make this music video about this man ain't worth it, whatever the song was. It was just, that's a bridge too far. Okay, everyone has stayed quiet this whole time, and now you continue, like, when it has died down, you want to continue and poke the bear. Fine, you poked it. That's what happened.
I really was super curious. So we're going to talk about football here in a second. I was so curious when I turned on the Rams 49ers game. I was so curious to see if she was going to show up with their Kittle and that crew that she hangs out with. She's friends with a lot of 49er wags. She wasn't there. I mean, I don't know that it's related. Because though I appreciated how George and Claire acted with Taylor at Tight End U, and I think George was genuine. I don't trust Claire. And so,
Friend. Listen, you're gonna back your friend no matter what.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Now, I hope you have the friends in life, Kayla, and I hope Claire is one of them that sits you down and is like, "Hey,
Yeah.
let's move on. Like this is getting weird." Like, you know,
Point. Of course, you can come back onto socials, make, a PR apology statement, which I'm sure that she will. But you're right. I think that she needs to have friends that were going to speak some truth into her and be like, we've got to move on and this can't be your storyline. You can't play that. For 3 years, you played victim. Come to find out, you actually weren't a victim because
I
look
mean,
what they
so
want.
Becca's had to be very real with me that I'm gonna have to let Blake go. I
It's
mean,
fair.
it's a hard truth, but I had to hear it.
That's right. You just need those friends.
I mean, it's a thing. But we this weekend as we were discussing this, it was cracking me up that we were not just texting thoughts to each other, we were literally just texting lyrics and quotes from Taylor that all perfectly applied to the whole situation. Because right when we were talking, I was like, Carmen is such a relaxing thought. And it was just like,
Yeah,
and like Becca just said, trash takes itself out every time.
every time. Every time.
Oh.
I just
So,
appreciate Taylor for giving us so much material that we really can relate it to everything in
yeah,
life.
yeah. I did see a guy, I don't, he's like some kind of Guinness Book of World record holder. God, that sounded
Yeah.
weird. Anyway, did you see this? He's like some genius.
No.
I'm about to sneeze too, so excuse me. He apparently memorized Taylor's entire catalog to where he can hear the first three notes of any song in her catalog from Eras Tour, from Not, Released, Vault, doesn't matter. And he can correctly identify it. And they like did the whole like recording of it.
That's impressive.
That's really a little creepy, um
That's a lot of songs.
but that's a lot of like talent too. It's just
Yeah.
weird kind of, but anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready to talk about some football?
I absolutely am, especially after you got that Dayball tweet.
So, we'll talk about my bets this weekend. So, I want to lead off with this because I have some grievances to air.
Okay.
Okay. So, here's the thing. I was on a roll Saturday. Let me tell you.
Were
Your
you?
girl. Oh, so your girl's killing it. So we had a house full of people as always. And I'm like, guys, as long as Alabama wins, I had two bets.
Uh-huh.
One was what you call a 9-leg parlay, and one was a 14-leg parlay, which
Oh,
basically means 9 games, 14 games. And I took the money line, which is just like who's going to win.
okay.
Okay. So I don't care about spreads. That stuff's very confusing to me. Okay. So telling everybody the Alabama game starts, they come out, it's looking good. I'm like, guys, I'm about to win $3,000 between the two bets. Now, bear in mind, I only put $5 on each ticket. And it wasn't even my money because I play their promos. When they offer me $5, I'll go put it out there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, guys, we are good. We are good because Bama's coming out like we're in.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm telling everybody, people have already gone to bed thinking I've won $3,000.
Oh no.
To be honest, I started to lay down.
I got this in the bag.
Ticket number one, Kentucky beat Florida.
Yeah.
If you had to guess, did you think I picked Kentucky?
I would have thought you would have picked Kentucky because it's Florida.
Okay. Well, I didn't. Appreciate the confidence.
Oh,
I picked
no.
Florida. So I lost 1,500 there. Second ticket. And this is personal. I've already sent a text message to his wife this morning demanding that they pay me the $1,500 they cost me. I picked Florida State over Clemson.
But you know what? I would have thought that was a good one because Clemson's not.
Well, it's weird because I typically ride with Clemson, but I ride with Gus.
I
So I
know.
sent Christy a message this morning. I said, I need $1,500. And she was like, I'm sorry, what? And I was like, and I sent her a screenshot and she was like, damn. And I was like, where's my money? I hit every single thing but those two games. It would have been $3,000. Okay, so that's that update. We'll talk about college betting in a minute. I mean, NFL betting. So your Crimson Tide, I got to tell you, I thought it was a fantastic showing for them.
Did you?
20-9.
Okay.
Okay, so here's why. Here's why though, okay? 20-9 over LSU.
Yeah.
And here's why I thought it was a fantastic showing. Now, was it a flawless game?
No.
No. Was it a game that I think is going to get them through to the national championship if they were to play that way in the playoffs? No.
No.
But what I did see was they took Garrett Nussmeier's college career and basically ruined his legacy. And I don't wish that on Garrett because I think I like the kid. I don't know.
Saw him on the sideline. You sir deserve every.
But they exposed complete, I mean, just again, what the Heisman people, hopefuls in the beginning, confused us with, they exposed him greatly. So, well, no, 20-9, not a high scoring game. I didn't think it was going to be high scoring because they both have pretty good defenses.
Yes.
But Ty Story, I still could I have a week that I don't have to apologize to you, sir? Like, I don't know, but no, I thought for them, I thought it was a good win.
Yeah. Our defense, it took us a little bit to warm up. I do feel like Ty never seemed to settle down. And I wonder if that's because like they realized this is a big game. Because LSU was coming in wanting to prove that Brian Kelly was the problem. And I get it. And I hope that they win the rest of their games this season. I just didn't want it to be against Alabama.
Right. I think I like this guy that's the interim coach.
I really like him. And I hope that they hire him on.
It seemed like the players really liked him. And as you mentioned
Yes.
last week, he was inviting the people back in that have been with the team before. I don't think it was a reflection of him. I
No.
think it was, you were in Tuscaloosa.
That's
You know how we feel about home
a
field.
night game in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. And I just think, but I will say, and you know, I stick to my guns about this. Kalen DeBoer is still not the right answer.
I do need to know who is calling the plays because we can't run the ball. That's not our
Which is weird.
It's very weird. But they call plays like Derrick Henry is still on our team. But after
Well, Jam Miller is running like Derrick Henry currently is, which is not great.
right,
I
we
mean,
need him to be running how Derrick was in college.
yeah.
So it kept frustrating me every time when we're running the ball, and I'm like, oh, shocker, we maybe got 1 yard or we got -2 yards. Like, why are we doing that?
But I couldn't figure out if that was Jam's fault or if it's the offensive line.
I don't know.
But again, I go back to the fact you're Alabama. Your water boy's a 5-star water kid.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I go back to, even if you've got some people out, I don't even know if they did, but I go back to anybody on your roster is supposed to be the best of the best. Like,
Yeah.
Next man up shouldn't matter at Alabama.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just
real glad we won it.
The fact that Ty couldn't settle down, to me that's a coaching thing.
Yeah.
So again, I go back to Kalen DeBoer. This is your dude. Like, you got to get him.
Yeah. I do think so. Garrett Nussmeier, here was my issue. Now, while I don't condone coaching like Brian Kelly, who screams at players and has no relationship, your new head coach, interim head coach, when Garrett came off the field, he's talking to him, not in a calm tone, but also not screaming at him.
Right.
And Garrett's not even looking him in the eye. And I have a problem with that. Listen,
Yeah,
nobody wants their butt chewed.
We had some discipline issues at our home this weekend, and that's a big deal. When
Yes.
you're being talked to, eye contact.
Yep.
Right here. If you're not looking, I'm going to stop talking,
Mhm.
and the punishment's getting worse.
Yeah. And
Right?
we're going to be here longer together.
Yeah. And it's going to get real ugly because I'm going to get real mad.
As soon as he behaved that way towards the head coach, I was like, bench him for the rest of the season. Because that's not leadership on a team.
Well, and I think it's odd for a coach's son.
Yes.
Because remember, his dad is a coach.
Yep.
So yeah, I just was unimpressed with him, but I thought that this dismantled whatever legacy Garrett Nussmeier was projecting at LSU.
Yeah. He was planning to enter the draft after this year. He might still. You're not going to go in the first round.
I don't know, Lord, I can't even begin to think about that. I will say they do have some key people on the LSU defense, and especially in the linebacker position that were out. Whit Weeks is out.
Andrew Kiffin has done to him.
Well, I tell you, it's real weird that every weekend Knox Kiffin is on the sideline at LSU games.
I know.
So that's
I
weird.
will tell you, Wes Weeks, he's a problem. He's a problem for every offense. That kid's
Yeah.
good.
But what I would say about like Witt being out on as a linebacker, that was not impactful to the game because
No.
LSU, I mean, Alabama couldn't run the ball.
Right.
That's what your linebacker's for, is to
Yeah.
stop the run. So
Yeah.
anyway, props to the Crimson Tide. I'm still anti Kalen DeBoer. Again, my sincere apologies to Ty Story, but calm down, my friend. Calm down. No, Ty, what's his last name?
Simpson.
Simpsons. Ty Story is the organ player from my church when I was a small child. What in the Sam hell just happened here? Same. All right, so Georgia went to Mississippi State 41-21. Becca, can you please remind the audience who you picked for this game?
I picked Mississippi State. This was the one that I got wrong this week.
Okay.
And boy, did I get it wrong. I will say I watched this game, but I maybe saw one play. It was so boring, but I was just literally scrolling through.
I didn't catch this game. I was mad because I did have a little small ticket on this game, and I hit everything other than I needed. I think this is the game. I needed Mississippi State's quarterback to do something. I forget. So it should have been super simple, but I mean, Georgia won. I mean, yeah, I would say that's a pretty handed win. I mean, again, I didn't know what the hell you were thinking when you picked Mississippi State, but I'm sure Sophie Hudson appreciated it. That's about it.
Just trying.
Okay. I hope Doug can't hear me, but A&M beat Missouri 38-17. Now, we don't have a quarterback in Columbia.
No. So at this point, I can't remember what time they played, but it was like one
More
of,
breaking news.
what do we got?
Joe Burrow is returning to practice today.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to get to the NFL. Guys, I can't help it. It happens all the time. Go ahead.
But anyway, whatever time, there was only a few games that were showing on our TV at that time, and one of them was the Missouri game, but I flipped past it because Doug was sitting in the living room with me, and he goes, literally, what's the worst that can happen? Go ahead and turn it on. So we watched like maybe the first half, and I was like, this is too painful for even me to watch. Like, no.
You know, I did not catch a ton of this one. We do that multi-view thing, you know, it stresses you out.
Yes.
And it was in the bottom left, and I was way mesmerized by other things. So, I guess A&M's legit.
I'm gonna tell you what, Marcel Reed.
Am I supposed to believe in Mike Elko now? I am tired of having to apologize to people. The Blake Lively thing.
I
the Ty
know.
Simpson.
Listen, I was talking to my sister, and she was like, "Hey, you don't like Elko?" And I was like, "Well, I know you don't listen to our podcast because I've talked about it numerous times."
Yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, man, we've been saying this for quite some time. I'm still not sold that he's the answer, but I am sold that Marcel Reed could be legit.
And I liked Marcel. Was it last season when he had to come in as backup for the starter?
Mm-hmm.
And I
Have
really
you ever
liked him.
noticed the quarterback turnover at A&M? It's pretty extreme,
It is. Yeah.
which is weird. I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, Texas A&M seems they're legit.
Now, this last one, Auburn went to Vanderbilt and lost, as they do, 38-45. Again, we don't like Diego.
No.
We don't want to see him succeed. We're tired of his mother. But I mean, listen, getting rid of Hugh Freeze, Auburn being a dumpster fire after what they did to Gus Malzahn. Again, karma's a relaxing thought.
Listen, as an Alabama fan, I'm always going to pray on the downfall of Auburn, no matter what. No matter what.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
I do worry for you guys for the Iron Bowl though, because that is so typical of what would happen in that matchup.
Yep.
Garbage season, coming out of nowhere for a good season, upset. That's so typical. Yeah. I don't wish it, but because I want everything bad to happen to Auburn. So
agreed.
All right, let's check your predictions for this coming week. We've got South Carolina at Texas A&M.
Obviously, I'm going to go Texas A&M here.
Because you went Mississippi State against Georgia, so there's really no.
I did. I do hope this isn't. I always worry when you've got like a really great team going against a team that's truly struggled. I always worry it's going to be a gotcha game, but this being in College Station,
yeah,
I don't think it's going to be a gotcha.
No. I don't either. And I think it could honestly be a game that Marcel Reed could really boost his stock in the Heisman contention.
Possibly.
I
Yeah.
see him moving up already as it is, but I think that this one just keep building on that, consistency.
Yeah.
Um, okay, Oklahoma at Alabama.
Obviously, we're going Alabama here. It feels like a lot of home games this year. I'm okay with it.
I don't know what I'm going to do on this one. I don't think I said it. Obviously, I was going A&M on the other one. Maybe I'll just differ from you on this one, and I'm going to go Oklahoma. I mean, I know you don't love it, but
No, that's
all
fine.
right.
That's what you
So
want to do.
Florida's coming to Oxford to play Ole Miss. Mid game, apparently, we decided to bench DJ Lagway and cost me $1,500, which is cool.
Yeah,
It's
they
really cool,
did.
real cool. So, do you
Which,
think Lagway's going to start again?
I mean, why would you bench him and then start him again?
Well, maybe it was just like, okay, today's not your day, bro. Sit down.
I mean, it's not been Florida's day all season. To me, that was interesting because, again, I don't know if he's going to enter the draft, but he's for sure not going to be at Florida next year.
Well, I think they are going to go back to Lagway for this game because,
You,
I mean, what the other dude do
yeah.
besides costing $1,500? He didn't do
I'm still
anything.
going to go Ole Miss for this game, even if you get
Well,
Lagway
Miss.
in there.
I'm always going to ride with Ole Miss. But
Yeah.
all right. This is a big one that I cannot wait to watch. Texas at Georgia. So Arch on the road
Yeah.
in Athens. Do we know game time? Is this a night game or midday?
Let me look real quick.
This game is super interesting to me. This is, I think, if I recall,
The night game, Saturday night.
ooh, that's some pressure.
Yep.
This is, I think, one of the predictions we potentially had for the SEC championship.
Yeah.
So,
Clearly we were wrong.
I don't know.
Do you,
They're number 10 in the country right now. Texas, I mean, sorry.
Texas is what?
They're number 10 in the country now.
Oh, 10. I thought you said 2, and I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
No, because we still have Indiana. Please.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, Texas Arch struggles on the road, but also Georgia has been known for a gotcha game. I'm gonna go Georgia, but I am not gonna be surprised if it's a gotcha game.
I'm going to go Texas because I just believe there is more to Arch than we've seen. And I just think there's going to be that one final coming out moment
Hope so.
that is his trajectory. I think Ryan Wingo will play a big part in this game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to go Texas. We'll see, though. I've been wrong before. Okay, Arkansas is going down to Baton Rouge to play at LSU. Garrett Nussmeier was another one that got benched. I think he'll go ahead and start again.
Only if there's like a serious come to Jesus moment this week.
Here's the thing. Arkansas, it's almost always, but never there. But there is just something with LSU. We can be like 0-12, and somehow we will beat LSU.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying taking Arkansas for this game.
I'm actually taking Arkansas too. If it was in Fayetteville, I would feel a lot more confident.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Arkansas.
Okay. Okay.
It would be awesome. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to talk some NFL?
Let's do. Got lots going on.
Yeah. So Thursday night football, the Broncos beat the Raiders, but it was only 10-7.
I'm going to tell you what. Defense showed up.
I'm gonna tell you what, Bo Nix did what Bo Nix does. Gets everybody's freaking hopes up and then acts like a dud.
He really does. Now, I will say, he is very good to adapt when a play crumbles but I almost feel like he does better. He doesn't like having a play. He just wants to do backyard football. But I think he's on a team of guys that's not their style. So sometimes he happens to luck out, but a lot of times he doesn't. I will say the thing that came out even more to me in this game is Geno Smith is not a good quarterback.
Oh, for the love. I want to say Aaron had him in fantasy football on one of our leagues, and I was like, sir,
Listen,
what? He only got him like 7 points,
And
and I was
he
like,
makes
what
the
did you think
weirdest
was going to happen?
throw. Like it looks like, I mean, better, but if I'm going to try and throw a football, it's not
Hmm.
going in the direction that my arm throws it in. And it's like a side and it's weird and it spins odd. Every throw, I was like, how did it get to where it just got? That was the weirdest throw I've ever seen. Like, just his
You know,
mechanics.
I always struggle with this because he makes a lot of money, and I can actually throw a football really, really well and really, really far. And I don't make any money for it.
Listen, he also voluntarily takes sacks. He doesn't try to move, he doesn't try to throw the ball away.
What's he going to do? I mean, like,
Like, at least don't lose
um,
the yardage.
you remember I was worried about the Raiders this season. Apparently I was inaccurate in that concern, but I do feel for Max Crosby, and I
Yeah,
don't like him.
I know.
Dude has really tried to be faithful to the Raiders fans, and I can respect that. But man,
Right.
he's got to be like, please
Give
let the
me
misery
a quarterback. Give me something here. Yeah. Now the
end.
Chiefs go down in the fourth, and so they brought Pickett in, but it was already like, he can't help this dumpster
Yeah.
fire. So I'll be interested to see if Gino comes back, what they do on that one.
Did they say what it was? For some reason, I thought it was knee.
Oh, I was thinking ego, so I'm not sure.
Oh, well, that could be it too.
That could take a few weeks.
That may be more severe than we thought. Hang on, I'm trying to pull something up real fast. Nope, nope.
Patriots
All
Buccaneers
right.
was the other game.
Yes, and it was 28-23 Patriots.
Patriots.
This game was amazing. Did you watch it?
No, it was not on in our area. And I was so bummed.
Oh,
I wanted to watch it so badly.
see, you know what game we didn't get was the Lions game, and I really wanted to see it. But
Yeah, we didn't get that one
yeah,
either.
this game was freaking incredible. Um, I mean, just Drake made so much poise.
It,
They were down.
yeah,
Well, they were up for a long time, and then they were down at the end. Like it was back and forth. Baker, of course, was amazing. I'm telling you, Tez Johnson,
I love him so much.
he
Oh,
made
I
a
love
catch
him.
that I was like, that should not have been humanly possible.
No,
Um,
and he does
it
it
was
so often.
it was a fantastic game. Both teams are super impressive in my opinion.
Yes.
Listen, I don't know if it's all the children he's producing, but Stephon Diggs is having the season of his career.
Right? Listen.
And he's like being selfless. There was one throw that Drake made. It was a hospital throw. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
He should have just let it sail over his head, and it would have been fine. It wouldn't have gotten intercepted. He sacrificed himself. He dove in the air, caught it. I mean, got obliterated,
Yep.
popped right back up.
God.
He never has done that before.
Yeah. But also, I think it comes down, and I said this before the season starts. Mike Vrabel is the difference in that building. He
Yep.
cares about those players.
Did you see where when Christian, whatever Boutner or whatever his name is, went down? He was like literally out there on his hands and knees. He was holding Christian's hand.
Yeah. That's a coach. That's a coach
Yeah.
that cares.
Yeah, so I don't know. I loved both of them. I'm loving seeing the success for Drake, for Baker.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those two teams, I'm telling you, there's something there. And in this season being wide open, as it clearly
Wide
is,
open.
just saying,
Yep.
would not be shocked. I did catch a bit of this game, the Falcons at the Colts. Now, it was in Germany, so it was super early.
Yeah.
It ended up going to overtime, which I did not foresee. The Falcons confuse me to no end.
Well,
It's
listen,
like they're nothing.
The Colts were up for a while, and then the Falcons came back. And then
Yeah.
I don't know what lit a fire, but Jones was like, "Nope, we're not losing this game." I mean,
Yeah,
they
I tell
were-
you, Daniel Jones. I mean, I know he's not coming back from an injury, but I almost want to give him the comeback award
I know.
of the year. 31-25. It did have to go to overtime, but there was even like at one point his whole mouth was full of blood. There was blood all over
So
his
he
teeth.
like
His
bit his lip or something, and it started bleeding. But then the shot that they got, and I was like, "Oh, that looks creepy."
yeah, it looked fake to be honest, but
It did.
it was crazy.
It did. Yeah.
Um,
Good. Jonathan Taylor had a career game. Oh,
and I saw they extended him either last night or like for 5 more
sure
years. They're like,
Harley
we're still-
Earthquake on the sidelines was like, "Paperwork, get it going."
yeah. I'm just saying, maybe there's some truth to the ladies running the show. Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Giants went to the Bears. This one was like close, but the Giants really had it until the very end. Jackson Dart got a concussion. We had to put Russell Wilson in. That wasn't good.
Concussion and lost a tooth. Like,
Okay, bro, that's dangerous.
it's your moneymaker, my guy. He
Yeah,
he kept running the ball because there weren't any receivers or anybody open to throw it to. And that makes me nervous because he doesn't go down.
no.
He is going to push through every time. And
And he does not, I don't think it's that he doesn't know how to slide. I think it's like he's like, oh,
he
heck
doesn't
no, I'm
want
not
to.
sliding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I get and I can appreciate the competitiveness. But here's the thing they would have won that game had he been able to stay in. You put Russell in, and that's guaranteed. Your team's not even getting close enough to kick a field goal.
Yeah, Russell was in. He went 3 of 7 for 45 yards. Now, Jackson was in. He went 19 of 29 for 242 yards. Now, in Jackson and Russell's both their defense, neither one of them scored a touchdown.
Jackson scored.
Jackson ran too. He didn't throw any
Yeah.
of them, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It was also snowing a little bit. I don't think that mattered because it wasn't sticking, but
yeah, and now, yeah, as of late breaking news, Brian Daboll is out and their offensive coordinator is the interim coach.
interesting.
So I'm wondering though, concussion protocol, there's a solid chance Jackson would have to be out this week.
Well,
And
and
they
the
got
fact
the
that
Packers.
it's been questionable a couple of times and he's come back. Every hit he took, I kept saying, that looks like they need to do concussion protocol. Every hit he took, his head bounced off the ground. Every
I
single
just don't want them to do to him what they've done to Tua.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I will say their defensive coordinator, whoever he is, he needs to go with Dayball too. Their defense is deplorable.
Yeah.
That's an embarrassment. And take Russell Wilson while you're walking out the door too, because we literally a third string has got to be better than this.
I mean, it's real bad. The Steelers and the Chargers were the late game last night in LA. Lad McConkey, the wee little guy from Georgia.
Is he?
I just love that dude.
I think he's the cutest little thing.
Yeah. Now I did win $188 on this game.
Okay.
So I appreciated that. Came down to the last play on offense, though. I needed Keenan Allen to get 2 more yards, and then they did that one play for him to break the record of most yards to beat Antonio Gates for the the Chargers. So that saved my ticket. But yeah, this was an interesting one. Aaron Rodgers could not have looked worse. It ended up 25-10. I don't even think that was an accurate reflection of the game. I mean, the Steelers' defense did fine. Aaron Rodgers was deplorable.
His throws were not accurate. They were.
And he was, of course, mad at the receivers. He threw one to DK in the end zone, and it went out of the end zone.
Yeah.
DK wasn't even to the end zone, and he was mad at DK. And I was like,
which,
sir,
the thing that shocks me, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is getting up cussing. You can read his lips every single throw. Why has no one on the offense checked him? Somebody needs to say something. I loved at the press conference after the game, somebody asked Mike Tomlin to assess Aaron's performance tonight, and Mike goes, "How would you assess it?" And was clearly so annoyed. And I was like,
okay. I got a feeling that did not go over well with Mr. Rogers, though. Nope. But yeah, so this one was an interesting one. The other one I was going to point out was the Rams 49ers game, 42-26 Rams. Matthew Stafford set a record.
He was having a heck of a game.
Something about like 4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Yeah. They are looking really good. Scary good.
Yep.
I will say Mac Jones still looked good, and I saw where Shanahan said that Purdy could have gone. And he definitely alluded to the fact that they're going to ride with Mac Jones right now. I mean, I don't know why you would change it up, to be honest. The other thing is I just got to give a shout out to my best friend's team, the Saints. Got to win.
Hey.
Beat the Panthers. Tyler Shaw got 2 touchdowns. So the other one I was going to talk about was the Ravens-Vikings game. I watched this one.
What's this one?
JJ was, ugh.
Yeah.
It was a lot of interceptions. Justin Jefferson looked checked out completely. Lamar looked better, but Derrick Henry, I don't know what's happened to him.
Listen, I know he puts a lot of money every year into his body. I'm thinking he must have made some budget cuts and they were in the wrong areas because it's
Yeah, he only got 75 yards. Yeah, I don't know. It was rough, but they pulled out the win. So,
yep,
all right, let's make some predictions for this week. The Jets at the Patriots for Thursday night football.
gonna go Patriots for sure.
One Patriots big.
Yeah,
Um,
by a
yeah.
lot.
Now this next one is very confusing. In Madrid, the Commanders are playing the Dolphins. Now,
We didn't talk about the Dolphins Bills
I
game
was just about to say, first of all, the Dolphins beat the Bills this weekend and didn't just beat
by a
them, like
lot.
really beat them. I'm very confused.
I did not watch this game. It was not in our area, but I
It wasn't ours
was
either.
checking the score and I
Mhm.
every time was like, what's happening? How is this
It cost
happening?
me it cost me two tickets too, but
God.
which was funny because there were games I was like, that one I was like, oh
Right? That should have been easy.
yeah. I don't know that Jaden Daniels will be back. I'm assuming not. They've said there's no structural damage or surgery needed, but I don't think there's any way he's back for this game.
I would be surprised. Now it's his non-throwing arm, so we never know. But for this game, I think you're right. I think we're safe to put our backup in. We're good. Mariota's got it.
Oh, okay, so you're going Commanders?
I'm gonna go Commanders on this game.
Okay.
We'll
I'm gonna
see.
have to go Dolphins just because I don't know what's happening.
Listen, that's fair.
All right, we got the Packers at the Giants with the potential of Jackson Dart being out, which I hate, but I'm gonna have to go
But also
Packers.
Dayball's out. So does that
So
make
it
a
could be a whole different
difference?
team. I'm still gonna go Packers. I'm really interested to see how the Packers play tonight against the Eagles. I
Yeah.
think that'll be kind of telling, but I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
go
Packers.
Giants if Dart plays. If it's Russell
Okay,
Wilson, I'm going Packers.
fair. Bucks at the Bills.
I mean, the way the Bills just played, I'm going Bucks because I don't know
Well,
what's
remember
happening.
the other day the Bills lost to the Panthers and then came back lights out. So
That's true.
I just don't know that
And
Josh
it's at
Allen's
home
gonna
though.
let that. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that Josh Allen's gonna let that happen twice. Now, do I want it to happen twice? Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna go Bills.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with Buccaneers. You
Okay.
make a real good point though, but I'm gonna stick with Buccaneers.
Obviously we never go against the Chiefs. We are at Denver against the Broncos. I'm worried.
And I hope Bo plays the way he played this past week.
Yeah, I'm worried is all I can say.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Sunday night football, we've got the Lions at the Eagles. Now the Lions had a dominant game yesterday, and Dan Campbell, defensive coach, but he's the head coach now, he took over the play calling and had like over 500 yards in offense.
He sure did.
Crazy.
Listen, they clearly needed that spark. They clearly
I'm
needed.
going Lions, even though it's in Philly. I'm going
I
Lions.
picked Lions too, and I waffled on it because I was like, but it's at home, and the Eagles are just one of those teams that a home game matters.
Again, I think this game and the Packers game, I think it depends on if they come out unscathed tonight. If somebody gets hurt, somebody
Yeah.
key,
No, I think that's fair.
or if they get embarrassed or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Cowboys at the Raiders for Monday Night Football. I'm going Cowboys.
100% Cal. Listen, I
But
have
what's weird is our friend Jamal is a huge Cowboys fan. Huge. He says he's like the Raiders are going to win. I'm like, what?
after I watched Gino play, I was like, no, never.
Well, his argument was that the Cowboys defense cannot contain the run, but they have Quinnen Williams now that they got from the Jets.
Yeah.
So I think they can now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going
He'll be a
Cowboys.
difference maker.
All right. How'd your fantasy football team do?
I want to say when we started out before the games even started, it was like I had a 1% chance to win.
Oh, okay.
And still, I have a 1% chance to win. And I still have a player tonight. So,
Well, I still have Devontae Smith tonight. I'm currently losing 167 to 82. I am on a 4-game losing streak at 2-7.
okay. I have Emmanuel Wilson, who's a running back for Green Bay. If he could score, get me 20 points, then I win for the week. But
Who are you playing?
I'm playing Turner.
Oh,
Megan.
Megan. My best friend Megan. Yep.
Yep.
I did leave Jarrett Judy on my bench and he scored a touchdown. That would have given me 20 points. And I had Waddle on my bench with a touchdown for another 20.
My
Um,
entire bench minus one player was on a bye week.
yeah, I had 4 of those. So yeah. So not great.
Nope, not great. Not great.
Alrighty. Do you want to answer some questions?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So, as we were alluding to earlier, there's been some pictures of Taylor out and about in New York. She went to dinner with Gigi Hadid. She went to
Yes.
dinner with Sabrina Carpenter. So Sophie asked, do we believe Taylor's dinner dates are bridesmaids' invites? Who are we thinking will be in the wedding party? This story has been floating all over Twitter that people think that's what's happening too. Thoughts?
Could that be the reason? Absolutely. Because I do think that Taylor's starting to prep and plan
Yeah.
for the wedding.
Same.
I think that's the next thing on her agenda to be working on because it's not going to be something she can plan in a couple of months. This is a
Right.
big to do.
It's gonna be big.
I do think that that could be it. I also don't know. I don't know that that's the purpose of these dinners. Just with Travis being on a bye week and she, had some free time, like she often goes to New York and goes out to dinner with her friends. And I think if their schedules just happen to overlap because Sabrina's always busy, Gigi's like, they just did dinner. So I could see the argument for it being a bridesmaid thing, but I don't necessarily know that I believe that was the reason.
I could too. I mean, the Sun is already reporting that Selena, Gigi, was there somebody else they were reporting already?
Selena, Gigi, Sabrina.
Have been invited to be bridesmaids. Here's my thoughts. Again, we don't know. I have long since been of the camp that I thought they wouldn't do big wedding parties because they have so many people, but I am kind of waffling on that as well. I do not think these dinner dates have been about that.
No.
But I also don't see Sabrina being a bridesmaid. Seems too new.
Abigail, maybe Kylie.
I could see Abigail, maybe Kylie. I could see
Selena.
Brittany,
See Brittany.
Selena, Gigi, your bestie Cara.
Oh no, she's not doing Cara.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah.
No.
If it's a party, she's doing Cara.
If it's a party, she's inviting her. She's not putting her in her bride.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm going down on this one.
Okay.
I could see Brittany.
Yep.
But yeah, I do not think I just don't see Sabrina, but I mean maybe. And then for Trav, you didn't really ask, but if he is going wedding party, definitely Pat,
Ross.
Jason, Ross, Reggie.
Yeah. They got
maybe
plenty of people to pick from.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Travis putting Ed in his party.
oh, that would be so cute if he was his best man. I love that. I did see somebody say, can y'all just imagine seeing all 4 of the little Kelsey girls toddling down the aisle in matching dresses?
Yep. I could see them doing Flower Girls.
Then Abigail's little boy will be old enough to walk.
Be a
He could
ring
be
bearer.
I can't wait. Can't wait.
With bronze. Listen.
Oh, that is a good call. Oh my God. This is going to be
Precious.
great.
I know.
Anyway,
We're going to have so much fun at their wedding.
it's going to be a blast. I still don't know what we're wearing, but it's fun. Okay, this is from Trey. What is going on with the NFL with a lot of question marks? Dolphins beating Bills, Panthers beating Bills, Saints beating Panthers, WTF question marks a month.
It's unfair.
Same. I like it.
It's been a little
I
bit
don't
more.
like it for my gambling, but I do like it for fun.
Yeah, it has been fun to kind of see some other teams step forward and like make some big wins or have good season. Like the Colts, that's a team we never paid attention to. It's been fun for
Lord.
them. I will say the thing that has stuck out to me the most this year is there have been teams that you expect them to win because of who they are. But the players this year, just in the way that they talk and act, it's been more about me, about my stats, about my contract. And we've always said that's never a winning team. You have to be willing to play for the team. You have to be willing to sacrifice. Maybe the ball's not coming to you every time. Maybe you're blocking more. There's a difference there. So I think that there's a mentality shift on some of these players. And that might be what's causing some of these, because you're right. There's some games that just are not making sense. That Dolphins-Bills game, it's not making sense.
No, completely. I love it because it keeps it interesting. It's not helping my gambling, but also like if it is going to be a down year for the Chiefs, which I know right now we're not in playoff contention, I still think it's early to panic. But bless you.
Thank you. So,
Um,
could be you.
I,
No.
I do think it's still too early to panic for the Chiefs, but if it is going to be a down season, if we're not going to make it far in the playoffs, I do want to have like something outside of like Bills, Bengals, Ravens. Like I want something fun. I would love Bucks, Patriots,
Oh my gosh,
Chargers.
that would be so much fun.
Honestly, I would love to see the Rams get one. I mean,
Sure, why not?
so yeah.
Here's,
Um,
we have not talked about this. I've texted you several times about it because we don't watch these people's games. The Browns, what is Stefanski doing with Dylan Gabriel? Why is he just riding hard for him? I don't get it. Like he hates Shador. It's very
I
evident.
mean,
But
never seen a kid be hated more.
is acting like Dylan Gabriel has done nothing wrong.
It is
It's bad.
insane. It really is. That picking this weekend on my tickets between the Browns and the Jets, I was like, doo doo or doo doo. Like I don't know. I mean,
Also, I think it's so weird. Maybe I'm the only one. Deshaun Watson is their quarterback, which we all forget about.
we're
Because
still paying him a lot of money in Cleveland, so
injured his entire career or in legal drama. But like he's not even on the sidelines. Like, does he
no.
even go to practice to like build relationships and still
I
be
don't think he's in Cleveland. He's like rehabbing in some tropical
which
location.
seems so crazy to me that like you're not even with your team. Like to me, it's like we've got to keep you because we're paying you and we can't trade you for what you're worth because no team's picking you up. So like just go do what you got to do. And when we're done paying you, like we're done.
Valid. Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, last one from Alyssa. I don't understand celebrities hanging out with their besties' enemies. Now, we have had a lot of conversations about this too, and we've had similar questions. We too get confused.
Yeah.
It's a weird world. An example of this situation would be for you that, like, we obviously love Taylor and her group of friends. Gigi Hadid is one of her
Yeah.
closest long time friends. And now Gigi's very good friends, one of her best friends, is Kendall Jenner.
Mhm.
Obviously, there is bad blood, pun intended, between them, right? There has been drama recently when Cara Delevingne and Ed Sheeran took a picture with Charlie XCX. So, yeah. I think though that these worlds are so small, first of all.
Yep.
But I also think that there's a business side to some of this stuff too. I do truly believe Gigi and Kendall are friends,
Yep.
but they also are two of the top models in the industry.
Yep.
And so, like, it's nice to have a buddy at a photo shoot kind of thing, So, but I do think that they genuinely are friends as well. Um, I also don't think that Taylor is petty enough to be like, you can't be friends with him,
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she cares. Like, as long as Gigi's a vault of Taylor's stuff,
Right.
which she has proven for decades to be, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird. But I just think their worlds are so small. They can't just go hang out with us.
Right.
I mean,
well, a lot of times they also have the same agents or agencies.
and a lot of these pictures we see are for PR.
Yeah. And they're at events. Like, again, like you were saying, that world is so small. It seems so big, but that world is truly so small. They're going to run into each other. And if you dislike everybody that your friends dislike, then eventually all these dinner parties are just going to be awkward with you staring at each other. And I think that a lot of them can be adults in real life in person to where, like, maybe our friends don't get along with you or whatever, but like we can still sit here and have a cordial conversation. We're not planning a vacation together. So,
Well, and I mean, another good example is obviously Taylor is incredibly close to Selena Gomez. She has been previously incredibly close to Blake Lively. They hate each other.
yeah.
They never are seen together.
Yeah.
So they're able to navigate that.
Yep.
I don't know.
So,
Okay. I had to pull something up. Are you ready for some Y Factor?
I am.
Okay. What are you not liking?
Okay. What I'm not like, we know it's been talked about. I don't like spending money. I loathe it. Unless it's on a vacation or Christmas, I just don't want to spend money. We are
Yeah.
currently car shopping right now.
Oh.
I don't love it. I don't like having to look at the prices. And here's what ticks me off. credit score. We busted our tails and had incredible credit. It does us no good. It serves us no purpose whatsoever. And that frustrates me to no end. Why am I being so good about this if it literally means nothing for me?
It's all a scam.
It is. And it makes me so mad. Yeah. I just had to close the laptop last night because I was like, I can't. And you can't like put any information onto a site to like an answer
They'll
because
call you every 5 minutes.
listen, there was one that it was like, hey, if you're going to buy this car and you fill this thing out, we'll give you $1,000. And I was like, well, that's a dealership we're looking at, and that's the car that we're looking at. So, but I told Doug, I was like, I don't want to do this because they're going to sit. And he was like, just go ahead and put my info in. So I did. And literally as I click it, he instantly gets 3 text messages and an email. I can't do this. Can't do this.
Automated marketing at its finest.
Yeah. So don't love it. What are you not liking?
Dancing with the Stars.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now I don't watch it.
No.
It's been, gosh, 13, 14, 15 years since I watched even an episode, let alone a
I think
season.
I maybe watched more of like the very first season because it was like a new concept, but
Yeah, I think there was one time last year I tuned in when they did the Taylor night. But yeah, I just find it super annoying.
listen, the
And
pages are so weird.
they're weird, and then there's like drama,
Yeah.
but it's like every B list. Like, here's the thing, if you go on there, I'm gonna judge you.
Yeah. I mean, they're running out of people. At the
I
beginning, I
mean,
think
like
it was
Alex
big,
Earl, I'm like, because you know how I feel about her
but I'm
anyway.
pretty sure
But
they get paid quite a bit. Go for it.
judge your funding situations.
Yeah.
But I'm like, can we not just end this?
I know.
Can we not just stop? It's weird.
Yeah.
And there was drama this past week because Flavor Flav was a guest judge, and you know we love the Flavor Flav.
We do.
And he accidentally hit the wrong button. He was trying to give Alex Earl a perfect score. He hit the wrong button, and it gave her a 9 instead of a 10, and it was an uproar.
Yeah. I did see
And the
that.
show refused to change it. And I was like, oh my God, this is pathetic. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
No.
know. All right, what are you liking?
So what I'm liking this week, I watched all of season 2 of Nobody Wants This in like one sitting. It was so good. And I know you and I we liked the first season, and so I'm worried that maybe the storyline wouldn't be as good, just as good.
I
Just
haven't gotten to see it yet. I'm saving it for my flights on Thanksgiving.
okay, it's real good. Then here's the other thing that's going to be a shocker to you, as it was to me. All's Fair on Hulu, Kim Kardashian show. Okay.
It's so I've not watched it. I've watched it via TikTok.
It's so
Everything
good.
I've seen. First of all, we know that I love Niecy Nash.
She's so good in this.
And it's very, like, her being a detective is very similar to her role in Grotesquerie, which you know I was obsessed with. I just freaking love her. I think the fashion that I've seen via TikTok is love it. Yeah, I've only seen it via TikTok. I want to watch it. It looks so good.
It is worth watching the episode.
It's getting terrible ratings, which I think is funny, but
I think here's the thing, because I think Kim did good in it, but I think that she's one of those people that you just know her for who she is, so it's very hard to separate out who she is to an actress, because I thought she did a good job. Her storyline is so good. It is so good. Sarah Paulson's character is completely different than what I thought they were going to do, and she is incredible at it. I just Doug was like, I can't believe you're sitting here watching it, and as we get into it, we were both into it.
Yeah. No, yeah, I want to watch it more than on TikTok.
Yep.
Well, I've got a new one for you.
Okay.
Okay. There's been a podcast in the past, and now there's a show on Paramount Plus.
Okay.
Called Don't Date Brandon.
I literally took a screenshot of this because I want to watch it.
Okay. There's only 3 episodes so far.
Okay.
But basically the storylines are 2 women. They figure out they're dating the same dude that they met online.
Okay.
They launched a podcast about their experiences with this dude named Brandon. And it's I think they were doing it to be petty and to bring him down or whatever, but what unfolded, I think they never anticipated.
Okay.
Apparently there were victims amok. And just this really massive manipulation and a lot of really deep, dark, nasty secrets. And So now they're making a show of it, and it's really it's fascinating.
Okay.
And again, we love a petty moment. Again, there's only 3 episodes so far. I don't know how many there'll be in total. I didn't listen to the podcast,
Yeah.
so I wasn't like super familiar with anything, but so far so good.
Okay.
I'm figuring.
Is it like a documentary episodes?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm gonna have to.
yeah. And I was even doing like research, like where is Brandon today? And
Yeah.
he's still amongst us. So
Okay. Good. Good deal. Okay.
all right. Anything we didn't cover?
We got it all. Breaking news and everything.
I'm telling you, that's what we're here for.
We
All
are.
right. Well, we will be back next week with episode 94.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Y'all.